Hi, my name is Jan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a yoga teacher and today's video is about the posture. It's the part 2 about that topic. I think the first one was good to watch. I'm going to put the link again if you want at the end of the video so you can watch that as well. Today is Fat Patrick Day. So it's not a St. Patrick's Day for the Irish people. It's Fat Patrick from SpongeBob. You know this starfish that is pink. And the idea is that you have 5 parts, like the 5 ends of that starfish, the feet, the hands, and the head. And they're all going to push in opposite directions. And when you see that starfish, it's like full, you know, it's full of energy. There is no deflation. It's not like a balloon that is a bit crooked or so. We're going to activate first the feet. To do so, you're going to place your foot like this, so toes down, and you're going to pump and press the heel down like this. And you can try to press the floor like you're going to bring the floor away from you. It's not just the floor is here and you're pressing a bit on it. No, you're pushing the floor away from you. I have no other way to say that. But you press from the foot, but you can still also feel it in the knee, like behind the knee even. And up the leg, like this, behind the thigh. Okay. Come back and try to feel already the difference between the foot that worked and the foot that didn't work. Okay? When I talk about activation, that's what I mean. Okay? Let's balance it out. So let's do it with the other foot. Separate your toes, and you can also separate those 3 points. You have a dirty foot and 2 points here. The third one is here, and you separate those 3 points away from each other, and at the same time you press the floor away, like bouncing. And it's not you that is going up from the floor, it's you pressing the floor away. It's that much pressure that I want you to put in your foot. Can you feel it behind the knee as well, and up the leg? Do it until you feel this. Okay, and now it's pretty much even. Can you feel that now with both legs you feel taller, like your legs are like extended? Well, we're gonna do the same with the hands. So a few things we can do with the hands. First, we're going to I'm going to show you with a strap. Imagine that your pinkies, like I attach the strap here from one pinky, and on the outside like this, there's a line, like a line of muscles that go behind the arm like this, across the back, and until the other arm and the other pinky. Okay, and I'm trying to lengthen that strap. Okay, that's the idea when I say you stretch the pinkies. Okay, you separate the pinkies. If I bend the elbows, of course, it's not as long as possible. But as long as I try to further away my pinkies, I get this stretch in that line of muscle. Okay, it's a line of muscles. Let's call it like this. But then, so do it, try it, exercise it, and then there's the same line going from one thumb like this on the inside of the arm across the chest to the other arm until the other thumb. And that line, you try to lengthen it as well. I hope it didn't make too much noise for the microphone, but try to separate and stretch your thumbs away from each other. Can you feel that? I hope you can. Okay, now let's combine both. So we stretch the thumbs and the pinkies at the same time, because if you do this, you're going to stretch the thumbs, but you're not going to stretch the pinkies. And if you stretch the pinkies like this, you're not lengthening the thumb line, okay? So let's try to do both at the same time. Okay, it goes like it's activation of the pinkies and the thumbs, but it's also about pressing this point here. So when you have the hand, you have like an arch here, okay? And you try to open up that hole. Go ahead, try it. And it's going to lengthen your arms the same way that we lengthened the feet earlier by stepping on like this. The same way we're lengthening the arms without losing the whole posture thing, right? Remember the pelvis, the balloon. It's actually helping a lot, the balloon. Okay, I hope I gave you enough time to exercise and feel it. If I didn't, you can always hit pause and try some more. The other exercise I want to give you for the shoulders, it's the manipulation of the humerus. So the humerus is that bone inside the upper arm, and it goes into the shoulder socket, and the link in between those two bones is just ligaments and muscles and tendons, okay? There is no other bone that is holding the bones together. So it means that those ligaments and muscles and tendons, they are all connective tissues, which means they are made of the same material and they are very elastic. Imagine a bit like chicken, when you prepare a chicken to cook, or the skin. It's also quite similar material than the skin, these connective tissues. And what you can do is separate your humerus from the socket bone. So you grab the upper arm like this, and you're going to send it away from you. So the elbow is going away to the side. I'm facing forward and I'm showing you away to the side. Now, profile, away like this, okay? If it's like this, it's not the same. Or back, it's not going to feel the same. Go ahead, try it. Try to allow the humerus to leave the shoulder. We probably all have had an ancestor who got torn. You know, at the time that was a kind of torture and a way people would be killed. And we're so afraid that someone is going to rip one limb that we have a tendency to hold on to it. Right now, this is not going to happen, most likely. I mean, that's not why you're doing this exercise. But to allow the arm to separate from the shoulder, it's going to release any tension you may have even in the trapezius muscle. So go ahead, try it. And maybe change your arm, because right now, I don't know if you can see, but this shoulder is much lower because I did the manipulation over and over again. So I'm going to try the other side. Separate the humerus from the shoulder. And you see how the shoulder usually is like this in my resting position. But if I work on it, if I do the manipulation, it's released. And I allow it to separate from the upper body. And I feel it here in the pec minor, it's called, and in the trapezius muscle. So at the back, it's very nice. The rotator cuffs as well, they are being lengthened and relaxed. So it's helping to give a longer neck, okay? And to have this impression of stretching the thumbs and the pinkies. Can you see that it's improving that stretch? So we have, let me recapitulate. We have both feet strong, Fat Patrick, filled up with energy and separating the toes, the pinkies and the thumbs, lengthening the arms, humerus away from the socket. And last exercise, but not the least, we want to send the head higher and upper. To do so, you're going to grab a book. If the cover is rigid, it's a bit easier, you're gonna see. And you find the place where there's a part on your skull where it's flat. So go ahead, find it, and then you place it on top like this. If you place it like this, it's very unstable. You see, it's not where it's flat. Here for me, it's where it's flat. So find where it's flat, place the book, and we're going to stay like this a couple of minutes. So make sure you find the balance. Once you have it, simply walk to the sides. Try not to let it fall, obviously. So to the side. Once more. Very good. Keep trying. A bit more. And try to push into the book. The same way we pushed into the floor with the feet, the same way you can still do that right now. But I want you to focus mainly on the head, okay? Try to lengthen the neck. You remember also this manipulation like this? Well, it's a complementary exercise, okay? Once you have the crab walk under control, what you can do is walk forward and back. So at first, obviously, you do it slowly, so you really understand the balance that you need to control, and the posture of your head above the spine, that you keep pressing, and you have this energy that is pressing the book towards the ceiling. So you walked sideways, you walked forward and back. Okay, if you want to continue like this, if you're ready for the next level is the turn. So you don't just turn like this, you turn first the eyes and then the head. You look where you go and then you go for it. In the animal reign, we have two types. They are the squirrels and the lions. So a squirrel will be like quickly, and there is no integration of that book feeling. But we have also the lion. Okay, the lion definitely is the type of animal that will go eyes and turn. I see the prey and I go for it. Okay, maybe faster, but still there is this mobility in the eyes. Okay. So go ahead, try it. While you walk, it means that first you turn and you combine forward and side. And you can combine also with the arms that you extend, pinkies and thumbs. Keep walking. A bit more. You can do any type of improvisation, and you can see how graceful suddenly you look because your neck is long. And if you combine with pressing the floor with the feet, pressing the arms away and the palms here that point in your palm away from the shoulders. Tuck, 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 tuck. And you can sing and you can dance. Oops. Okay. Now, maybe you're ready to let go of the book. Don't just leave the book and start doing something else. Enjoy that feeling where you can still feel the book because it was on your head for long enough, and you keep pressing into it. So you keep having this amazing, beautiful, and graceful posture. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this class. Let me check I didn't forget anything. Yes, it looks like I said everything. Amazing. Okay, so I hope you liked it. If you did, please put a thumb up. If you like my way of teaching, please do subscribe. And if you missed the part 1, please watch it over there. Subscription is there. All right, cheers. Have a good day. Bye.